Donald Trump and the staggering fine. A judge in New York fining Trump $355 million in a civil fraud case for exaggerating the value of his properties, defrauding lenders by inflating the values of his properties for years to get better and bigger loans and insurance deals. The state attorney general had argued if everyday Americans can't exaggerate the values of their properties, why should the Trumps? One property, the Trump Tower penthouse, Trump documents claimed it was 30,000 square feet. Property records show it's actually 10,900 square feet. Mar-a-Lago, Trump said it was worth up to $600 million. Appraisers in Florida put it at $27 million, just a fraction of Trump's claim. Trump's oldest sons, Don Jr. and Eric, fined $4 million each, both banned from doing business in New York for 2 years. Their father banned from business for 3 years here. Tonight, Donald Trump's reaction just in. Our senior investigative reporter, Aaron Katersky, leading us off right here in New York tonight.
Tonight's ruling strikes at the heart of Donald Trump's image, carefully crafted for decades. The former president fined a staggering $355 million and banned from doing business for 3 years in New York, the city where he built his fortune and made his name. The judge determining Trump flagrantly overvalued his signature properties in order to get favorable bank loans and insurance rates, things everyday Americans would never get away with.
Donald Trump may have authored the art of the deal, but he perfected the art of the steal. Today, the court, once again, ruled in our favor and in favor of every hard-working American who plays by the rules.
The most high-profile examples of fraud, the Trump Tower penthouse. The Trump organization inflated its value by some $200 million, declaring it was 30,000 square feet. But Trump signed a document certifying it's a third that size, 11,000 square feet. And while Trump claimed his Mar-a-Lago resort was worth up to $600 million, its true assessed value was no more than $27 million. Today, Judge Arthur Engoron writing Trump's complete lack of contrition and remorse borders on pathological, calling Trump incapable of admitting the error of his ways. The former president attended 10 days of the trial.
This trial is ridiculous.
And on the witness stand, he attacked Judge Engoron to his face, complaining, "This is a very unfair trial. I hope the public is watching." In his ruling today, the judge knocked Trump's testimony for long, irrelevant speeches, adding his refusal to answer the questions directly or in some cases at all severely compromised his credibility. The judge today also punishing Trump's two eldest sons, Eric and Don Jr., who Trump entrusted with the company when he was president. Both brothers had testified all they did was sign documents their accountants prepared, insisting they didn't check what was actually in them.
Whoever was bringing me a document, if it was more accounting, it was probably from accounting. If it was more legal, it would be from legal. And hey, are we okay signing this document? Do you believe it to be honest and accurate? And if they were okay with it, they'd have much more knowledge than I'd ever be able to amass, and so I would sign it.
Eric Trump testifying, "I don't think I'd be so nitty-gritty that I focused on details like this. This is just not what an executive at my level focuses on." But Judge Engoron didn't buy it, fining Trump's sons $4 million each and banning them from doing business in New York for 2 years, declaring that without a significant penalty, Trump and his sons would be likely to continue their fraudulent ways. Moments ago, Trump lashing out.
It's a very sad day for, in my opinion, the country. A crooked New York State judge just ruled that I have to pay a fine of $355 million for having built a perfect company. Great cash, great buildings, great everything.
The former president just a short time ago, Aaron with us live tonight. Aaron, the former president says he will appeal this ruling. That is not a surprise. But what happens in the meantime with this $350 million?
He still has to come up with the money, David. It's still going to be painful for him. Either put all of it in escrow with the court or post a portion of it as a bond with hefty interest. And, David, that's on top of $83 million Trump was ordered to pay E. Jean Carroll for defaming her. And he's facing those 4 criminal trials, the first of which begins right here in New York a little more than a month from now. David?
Eric Katersky leading us off on a Friday night. Aaron, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.